All right, guys, it is another market recap. It is March the 25th, 2021. And pretty much what we're seeing is a sea of red. Bitcoin's down. Europe is down. The US indexes are down. The 10-year Treasury yield is down. The dollar's up. Even oil is down. So even the commodities is taking a bit of a knock here. So we need to understand what is going on here. And pretty much your main indexes in terms of showing you that there's fear in the market is the US dollar being up, the bond market is going up, meaning the debt market is going up, and also the gold is going up. Now, typically when you have these three alignments in green, it's telling you that there's fear in the market. People are looking for safe havens now. So traditionally, the debt market is a safe haven. The US dollar is also traditionally been a safe haven, but also gold has traditionally been a safe haven. So if we have a look across what is happening around the world, you can see the major indexes are it's just a sea of red, complete sea of red. Even if we have a look at the S&P 500 VIX, now this is your volatility index, and it's up, and that's also refers to as your fear index. So there is fear in the markets. And if we have a look at the CNN fear and greed index here, we can see that sentiment is in fear. We're not in extreme fear, but we are in fear territory. And we could potentially start looking at a massive sell-off right across, and people just heading into safe havens now. Now, what is triggering this since last week? Because this is a complete flip now. So what exactly is going on? So CNBC actually had a nice little article here, 5 things to know before the stock market opened. And if we have a look here, stock futures turned lower after Fed Chief Powell's comments. And if we have a look here, AstraZeneca revises COVID vaccine data with lower efficacy rate. So this is not good news. You got your futures going down. The vaccine doesn't look like it's performing that well. So this is not good. And if we have a look, Biden to hold first news conference of his presidency. Pretty much there's been 2 mass shootings in the US under his presidency. So this is also adding fear to the economy, and it's playing an effect onto the stocks itself. So if we carry on going down, we had oil prices slide as COVID concerns outweigh Suez Canal disruption. So this had quite an effect on the oil prices. It actually did shoot up, and it's climbing back down again. But that's only going to be temporary. I'll go into that in a couple of minutes. And then lawmakers to press tech CEOs over speech misinformation. So there's a lot of fear, and there's a lot of mechanics that's going behind the background here that's driving the markets down. There's a lot of uncertainties, a lot of fear that's taking place. Vaccines not really working out. You've got news about the third wave, the latest COVID-19 rules and regulations in Europe. So they're going back into their lockdown for upcoming Easter. This could also be playing a psychological effect even on the US economy because they'll be going into Easter. Potentially more lockdowns could happen there. So there's a lot of fear and uncertainty right now, and that's the territory that we're in. And this is why you're seeing such major sell-offs. But you're seeing safe havens like the US dollar, gold, as well as the bond market actually going up. So when we go back and we have a look at what is happening in the US oil, yesterday, this candle, this blue candle, this is when that vessel blocked the Suez Canal, and it just sent the price skyrocketing. It has started to come back down again. I am expecting a bit of a bounce back up here and shooting back up, to be honest with you. There is no way that oil is going to pretty much break this and go all the way back down. the catalyst really that has taken place in this will drive the prices up of oil. So again, I'm still very bullish on oil. They'll do what's necessary to make sure that oil keeps getting propped up and up and up. But I'm expecting a bit of a bounce here and going back up. So this is pretty much what has been happening in the markets, particularly today, is just a potential setup for massive sell-offs that could be happening. So, gold is kind of just fluctuating, just in the red, just in the green, just fluctuating there. And you're going to see a little bit more of a bounce, I would imagine, and pretty much going up there because gold is seen as a safe haven. When we have a look at Bitcoin has taken a bit of a bleed. As I said in my previous video, I was very worried about the structure. It seems to have broken out of the structure now, and I am seeing a potential push down to about 48,000, where it could look at building a bit of a floor structure and then shoot back up. But this is healthy. This is fantastic buying opportunity for Bitcoin. If it goes into this price range, I'm definitely going to be loading up more. So this is fantastic buying opportunity. So just watch this. But right now there is fear in the marketplace. So just watch and see how things play off between the bond, particularly the US dollar, and with gold itself. Other news, particularly in the crypto side of things, I thought this was pretty cool. Fidelity to launch Bitcoin ETF as investment giant builds its digital asset business. This is the new trend now in terms of Bitcoin, is ETFs for Bitcoin. So this is going to drive massive amounts of money into the Bitcoin space. This is fantastic buying opportunities right now for Bitcoin. So grab it while you can. I do expect a slight more potential to about 48,000 and then shoot back up again. So you're in fantastic buying opportunities. I see Germany's federal bank runs successful blockchain system without CBDCs. So keep an eye on this. This is quite an interesting development that's happening. And I think it's fantastic for blockchain itself, not so much on the cryptocurrency side, but it's nice to see projects on blockchain. I just felt blockchain developments were a little bit underwhelmed last year. I just would like to see more developments in blockchain. So I quite like seeing things like that. All right, guys. So keep safe and peace out.